What's going on, guys? So I haven't really posted anything here in like a month, and that's in part because I have a lot of other stuff going on, and in part because Pokemon Go dropped. And I have a problem. I need help. Now I know what you're wondering. Is that screenshot real? Did he actually catch all 145 catchable Pokemon? Aren't there like 3 you can't even catch in the United States? Is he cheating? Yup. Now, having caught everything and multiples of most things, I get the same question a lot whenever I run into another trainer. How did you catch Pokemon X or Y? See what I did there? God, I'm so stupid. Anyways, this video is here for anybody who needs to know where a Pokemon spawns or is most likely to spawn in Southern California, because that's where I live. And if you don't live here, I can't help you. Now, I'm not going to go over all 145 Pokemon in this video because that's crazy pants and I could probably milk this for a few more episodes if people actually watch. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the starters and Pikachu. Now, I wasn't exactly smart enough to take video whenever I went out Pokepoaching, so instead what I'm going to end up doing is putting up Google images of the location in Southern California and the Pokemon, and you can go ahead and trust me on where they are or not. What do I care? First up is Heritage Park in Irvine, or as I like to call it whenever I bring my friends there, welcome to Bulbasaur Park. That's terrible, John Hammond. I'll never do a John Hammond again. I'm sorry. Now, this place in particular is positively abreast with not just Bulbasaurs, but also Eevees. So if you're looking for that Venusaur or that Vaporeon to just wreck your local gym, this is the place to go. There you go. You're welcome. Next up is the Squirtle Squad. Now, for these little guys, we go a little bit closer to home for me, and we go to the Long Beach Aquarium. This place is fantastic, not just for Squirtles, but for pretty much every water type there is. And there are always lures up, like, always. Hell, I even caught a decent amount of Ghastlies, Abras, and Scythers while over here, although, if I were looking for them specifically, this probably isn't the place I would go, but for Squirtles and Magikarps, that's the spot. Charmander, Char! The fan favorite starter is a bit more hidden than the others. Sure, you can just mob around your suburb and you'll probably catch 1 or 2 a night if you're lucky, but if you want an overnight Charizard, here's where you go. Eldorado Park Golf Course. Now, when and how you go is really none of my business, but I do suggest staying to the southern hemisphere if you do, and maybe checking out these 3 spots since they seem to be kind of where the little guy tends to spawn. But if you do end up traveling north, you might come upon Jinx or a Pinscher, and while those are pretty good locations, I have way better ones for both of those Pokemon, so if you're looking for those, don't worry, I got you covered. And finally, we come to the mascot of the Pokeverse. I have to admit, I've yet to find a place where this little guy is really swarming around, but I do have a place where I've consistently found him, and that place is Cerritos Park West. Located on Bloomfield, it's also known as the Cerritos Regional County Park, and it's a pretty good spot for kind of all kinds of Pokemon. But if you head north a little bit, you're probably going to find a good concentration of Pikachu, so go ahead, head out there and level up your Raichu. Or, you know, you can be an idiot like Ash and just stick with the first Pikachu you see, whatever, I don't care. Anyways, guys, this has been a pretty short video, but there it is, all the starters your heart could desire. So head on out, preferably in a group, be safe and enjoy. Also, if you've seen better spots for these Pokemon, or you want to hear me cover any other Pokemon locations, again, in Southern California, go ahead and drop a comment and let me know. I have had way too much fun with this game, and I honestly don't mind sharing any information I have with you guys, from like how to see the IV levels of your Pokemon, how to find the exact location of where they are, even though the 3-step system is glitched and probably will always be glitched, or just how to game the system. I've pretty much got you covered on every single front, so go ahead and drop a comment and let me know what you want to hear about next, if anything. Peace, guys.